Machine Gun Kelly, where the motherfucking hood at? Right on the cover of Hood Illustrated with the kid, Machine Gun Kelly, Cleveland in this motherfucker, Midwest in this motherfucker. March 20th, my DVD and CD drops. The CD drops exclusively on iTunes, exclusively on iTunes. It's called Half Naked, Almost Famous. I'm slurring my words. Fuck me, like the fuck up. Shit, we in this car, just fucking jam-packed in this car. We got like 9 people in a 4-seater.
Shit, that's how y'all roll everywhere. I know when you came up to Michigan, you know, came up to Lansing, my hometown, y'all was up in here getting it in and doing it big with MTV up here.
That's crazy. Yup, hell yeah, Lansing was a wild night.
For sure. So I'm gonna get into the interview. I ain't gonna take too much of your time, bro. So what you doing out there in Cali right now?
We basically got that world record-breaking tour with Tech N9ne. You know, most cities in the shortest amount of time, 90 cities in 99 days, and we're just basically rehearsing for it, and just making sure that we, you know, in my opinion, and you know, it's kind of out there. You know, I believe that we have one of, if not the best, live performances of any genre right now, and you know, we just want to make sure that we give them that this time with the Tech tour. But we got a label deal, and as far as I'm concerned, I have the same motherfuckers around me as I did when we were in the basement, when we were independent. And at the end of the day, all the moves, we call all the shots with our career. We move on our own accord, and the only thing that we have added to what we have is really just a machine.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like they maybe basically just like a machine to distribute what we want. So I mean, only difference of now with labels is that I can get samples cleared and shit now. But you know what I'm saying? As far as everything else goes, booking these tours, everything else, that's all us.
Okay, that's what it is. And I know you got a new DVD and EP coming out. What's that going on? What's going on with that?
Alright, so it's a soundtrack EP. So there's 5 songs on it. But with that, you get the Half Naked Almost Famous DVD. But it doesn't come physically with it. You have to find it on the internet. It's a secret. And it just sounds fucking weird, but if you're a fan, you'll understand, and you'll just have to find a way to find the DVD. But the DVD is fucking hilarious. There's fucking mushroom trips, naked girls. Unfortunately, there's like a naked Machine Gun Kelly in there. And some other just weird, wild shit, like it just kind of showcases me as a person, while the soundtrack showcases me as an artist.
That's what it is, man. And I know you have fun doing your music, but at the same time, I see you take it personal too, man. And you're a real down-to-earth guy. That's what kind of had me hooked onto you. It was a couple years ago. I drove from Michigan to go to the Ohio Hip Hop Awards just to check you out.
Yeah.
And
Dude.
yeah, I mean, you got people like that, man, up here, and it's good to see that you're still in your same place and you get the respect. Out of Cleveland, let's talk about Cleveland, and I know you rep your city to the fullest. What do you feel like the world should know about Cleveland since you got the voice? Do you plan on, exposing more out there and getting more shine to your city?
I feel like that city, man, is the definition of just a blue-collar, hard-work city, And I also feel like it's the definition of, like, if you can make it here, you can make it anywhere. That's the crap in the fucking city, man. If a motherfucker's rising to the top, you got people trying to pull you down from every direction. And you know what, man? Just like, and we have a lot of great artists, too, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It's a beautiful city because it's so ugly, and it's like only a motherfucker from the city that can see the beauty, like, would appreciate it. I think that's the beauty of it. You come to LA, you're like, everyone knows it's beautiful here. You go to Miami, everyone knows it's beautiful here. You go to New York, everyone's fascinated. You come to Cleveland, you're like, what the fuck is this? But I see Cleveland, I see like, I look at it and I see like the Matrix. I see numbers everywhere, motherfucker, and all this shit. Like, I see the beauty in the women out there. Because they're so hardworking, and just like something about their just being plain and just their accent. I don't know. I just love everything about it. The weather is shitty, but it's just beautiful to me. So that's what inspires all my records. It doesn't make any sense, but it makes sense to me, and that's what I think is cool about it. Like we're in our own little world up there.
Yeah, I respect it, man. Being from Michigan, same way for Detroit, Flint,
I mean, you know, and you don't really, so I really speak for the whole Midwest when I think about that. You know, all Midwest cities are like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have a feeling I'm going to marry a you know what I'm saying? My bitch is going to be a Midwest bitch, and my bitch right now is a Midwest motherfucker. So, like, you know, like, I honestly feel like when I describe how Cleveland is, I really feel like that about, you know, the whole Midwest. You know, Michigan, Indiana, Kansas, all that shit. You know, that's all the same to me.
That's what it is, and let's get to this laced up movement. And you got one of the hardest movements in the game right now. What do it mean to be like?
We got T-H-E, V movement.
V movement. So what it mean to be laced up?
I mean, laced up is really just it's a beautiful expression that you can't really describe. You know, if you look at the words on a piece of paper, you're going to be like, I don't get it. You know, it's something you have to feel in your heart. It's something that gives you goosebumps. It's something that you wake up and you live. You know, it's a lifestyle. It's a greeting. It's a mentality. You know, it's like I can't, if I told you what it meant, then it wouldn't be as special as it is. The beauty of it is that we never say what it means. Like the people just, you know, the people that really, you know, understand it are the only ones who understand it. You know what I'm saying? So like, if I told people what it means, they wouldn't get it. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like one of those things that you either get it or you don't. And if you get it, you totally get it. And if you don't get it, you're lost. Like, what?
Yeah, exactly, man. And I'm going to go back to the trip I took down there. And I notice every time I see you, it's the same faces around. And I kind of equate the quote. It's like, you know, the quote, I ain't shit without my homeboys. It seems like you keep your people tight. Tell us about EST, Dubo, Slim, and all them, because I want to go ahead and put them in the magazine and let people know is way bigger than MGK, and you know what do they bring to the whole table?
Motherfucking, yeah, hell yeah, Slim, Dre, Dub, oh yeah, fucking them motherfuckers. It's like I'm glad you noticed that like I have the same faces around me every time you see me. That's like that's something we take big pride in. You know, like in the car I'm in right now is the same guys that you saw me with at the Highway Box Awards years back. At the performance in Michigan, at the other joints you've seen me at, like I take a big pride in the fact that my best friends are all. They also, you know, take on roles and.
Yeah, we break it up.
Me. Hello? Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you.
You got me now?
Yep, I got you.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I don't know what to really describe our bond. You know, I think, like, even the DVD really describes our bond. It's just like, there's just something about not having yes that's beautiful, you know, because I feel like every rap crew I meet is just like, man, you know what I'm saying? It's just they're in it for something. There's something they're in it for, you know what I'm saying? Like, these motherfuckers here are the same motherfuckers I'm going to grow old with, let our kids play together with. You know what I'm saying? And if we got to go down together, we're going down, you know what I'm saying, happy that we're with the people that we love, you know, and, you know, EST is so much more than just a three-letter word. I mean, it's a family, it's a bond, and, you know, you know what I'm saying, the day that you don't see me with these faces around is the day that, you know, MGK is no longer MGK, because MGK is not the white kid with a bunch of tattoos, you know, MGK is EST, so... I mean, without those guys, man, I'm nothing.
So that's some real shit right there, man. And I'm take it back a year ago, man. I was checking you out online, and the first time for the South by Southwest. You're gonna be there again this year. What's the difference between EST and MGK back then versus now? Y'all still riding 9 deep in the four door, but what's different besides that?
I don't really think MGK and EST really has. Well, you know what, man? Me and my boys had an argument this morning. I was like, I don't think we have any hype to be seen at South by Southwest this year. They're like, man, shut up, man. You stop saying that. I don't know. It's weird because it's like as soon as I did that, I was like, motherfuckers still don't really know who we are. We were walking to Urban Outfitters, and like this black dude was by a vending machine. He looked up, and right after I made the comment, he was like, oh shit, that's MGK. So I was like, all right, you know, it was just like. I don't know, like, I don't really know when I'm gonna, like, when my mind is gonna finally admit that, like, we're doing something and that people actually recognize us and recognize the movement, but industry-wise, man, which South by Southwest is an industry fucking event. Industry-wise, I still feel like we're in the same position we were last year, just a little bit more just a little higher quality showcases.
Cool. What you expect to get out of this? What you expect to get out of this Tech N9ne tour? I mean, after you do this tour, I remember when I interviewed him, he said he had to physically get in the gym and because he go all the way in. What do you expect to get out of this one when you done with it? More hoes, more money, more exposure?
Oh, definitely more. It's definitely not money. You know, definitely money is not something I expect to be coming off the Tech N9ne tour with. You know, this is kind of like boot camp for us, so I really expect to be coming out like after this tour, I feel like, you know, you can't really tell us shit, like motherfucking ESD or something. I expect us to come across come off with bragging rights. You know, we canceled a lot of, we can't shit, not all, a lot of, but we canceled all our like big money making opportunities for the summer. You know, this is right when our hack is the biggest. And, you know, we're already selling out venues, but we want to go in this boot camp and, you know what I'm saying, come out 10,000 times stronger so that we can, you know, last much longer rather than coming out 10,000 times richer, but it just be for the moment, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I expect to come off this shit with. And then after this tour, we go on Warped Tour, so really the touring doesn't stop.
Okay, that's crazy, man. And I'm going to go ahead and cut it short, man. I'm going to get a couple more questions and then ask for a Hood Illustrated drop. Basically, man, you know, the Ohio scene, you know, I want to go back to that. And, you know, you got, you know, the Ray Juniors, you got the Ray Cashes, you got, of course, the legends, Crazy Bone and all of them.
Yeah.
All y'all good too, man, and y'all seem like y'all get along and y'all do music together. Is it love from everybody your way?
Oh yeah. Much love, man. It's all love from all the motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? There's a couple egos and shit, but they don't even live in the city. You know what I'm saying? So it's the motherfuckers that they don't even live in the state. The egos I'm referring to. So we don't even pay them no mind. But the motherfuckers who are still in Cleveland, all the way good. And then I think like that motherfucker's it's a problem. I mean, you know, I'm a fan of him. That's not only like big brother me, but I'm a fan. So he's also in the scene with all those names that you just named. You know what I'm saying? He got songs with those guys too, and you know his shit. He just I don't know, being quiet right now.
Who was that again?
Dubbo, the guy on the Cleveland song, and then he's on my EP as well.
Definitely.
That's also, for those who don't know, small fact, that's Slim's older brother.
All right, cool, man. That was just about to segue into that. Who's all a part of EST?
You pronounced it Dubbo earlier when you were talking about EST, but it's really Dubbo, so that's why you got confused right now.
All right, cool. Dubbo.
So Dubbo is Dubbo.